Everyone, what's up? How you doing? This is Louis the Fighter G again, coming back at you guys. First, let me tell you guys, thanks a lot for the support, for your comments. Real positive out there. I'm happy you guys are open-minded, and we see both sides of each fighter. When it was to the for the Mayweather Cotto pre-prediction, again, I want to say a lot of shout-outs to you guys. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Real interesting. Make the boxing community a lot bigger. Today, I want to talk about the undercard for the Cotto Mayweather fight. Actually, I want to talk about Canelo Mosley, and I want to hear again from you guys when I'm finished with this. Does Mosley stand a good chance against Canelo? Is Canelo gonna blow out Mosley? Let's break this down by both fighters. One side we got Canelo, a young Mexican, hungry, strong guy coming in, boxer puncher with a suspected chin. He has a lot of wins in his resumes, none of which are all big names. I would say the biggest name that he got there right now will probably be Kermit Cintron. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. If there's another one, please throw him out. Hit me up with the comments. But um, he's been, for the most part, he's been well protected through Golden Boy. That's because he's being viewed as the next De La Hoya, and with good reason. The guy is knocking people out. He's got great boxing skills. He's young. He's 21 years old right now. He's got, I think, close to about 30 victories. He's in the 20s, 30s, if not more. I haven't seen him fight too often. I seen his last fight with Kermit Cintron and a few other no-name fighters when I was bored. But he's a good boxer puncher. He reminds me of a young Cotto when Cotto was coming up. He reminds me of De La Hoya when De La Hoya was hungry. He reminds me of Shane Mosley when Shane Mosley was just knocking him out with power. He has that Chavez style, coming forward and bobbing and weaving a little bit and just trying to just destroy his opponent to try to make a statement. So, even though I put him in those legendary categories, he's by no means anywhere of those caliber fighters and those legends. I'm just saying his style and the way he's progressing at the age of 21. But he's got good power. His good story, his backstory is that he's got a little bit of a suspected chin. Cintron is nowhere near half the fighter that he used to be when he was undefeated and he had a good right hand. But he tagged him once and he stopped him when he was doing a flurry. Watch the fight again, YouTube it, tell me what you guys think. But Canelo is young and he's a champion, and he has a lot of heart, he has a lot of power. He's real mature for that age. But if he loses, it's not the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? He's only 21 years old. He's gonna be the future of boxing as he matures in boxing, as he puts some more name A-list fighters on his list, or when he puts A-list fighter, because he hasn't fought an elite fighter just yet. Mosley is not an A-list fighter. He's probably B right now. And that's not even knocking Mosley down. We all know Mosley's a beast. He's fast, possesses crazy power, never been knocked down. Mosley's a future Hall of Famer. He's just a legend in his own right, and he deserves it. Mosley was also a former pound for pound best back in his time. But let's go ahead and analyze Mosley. Mosley's last 3 fights hasn't been entertaining. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. You guys let me know what you think. But I'm going to keep it real with you. It hasn't been all that entertaining. He fought Pacquiao. He seemed hungry. I say the first 2 rounds, but then he just lost his spirit. After that, I think once Pacquiao knocked him down, it was a wrap. Come to find out, there was a few other stuff under the radar that didn't get put out there as to when Mosley was fighting. Apparently, he had a crazy huge blister on the bottom of his foot that was like just peeling off, and it was making him, I guess his foot, or it was just bothering him through the whole fight. It could play a big factor for him. Of course, that's no excuse, because as an elite fighter, you got to sucker those in. You got to bear with him. You got to bury down, and you got to fight as a warrior. So again, I don't want to make excuses for Mayweather, but his performance wasn't when he fought Pacquiao. When he fought Mayweather, I say the first 3 rounds was okay, and then Mayweather shut him down. Again, that's 2 for 2 right there. And then the fight before that one, he had a draw with some dude at 54. And I forgot his name because he's not a big name right now, but he had a draw to a fighter that was pretty lanky, a little taller than him. and it was a draw. Before that, he had a win, and I think that win was Margarito. Actually, I think it was a Margarito fight. So Mayweather hasn't been looking. Excuse me, not Mayweather. I apologize for that. Mosley hasn't been looking, all that sharp. If we're just going by his 3 previous fights or his 4 previous fights, for the exception of Margarito. However, from what I've been seeing, Mosley is on his A. He knows that this is his last hurrah, his only time to become a champion. And I'm going to tell you guys, he's been working his ass off. He seems stupid motivated. He wants that title, and this is the hungry Mosley that we haven't seen. He talked about some of the little factors when he fought Pacquiao and when he fought Mayweather, but he seems hungry. He wants to hurt this kid. He wants to knock him out. He's talking about not going the distance. He's talking about just doing what he did when he was at his prime. We're going to see come fight night. But here's what I'm going to say. Mosley has the puncher's chance. Mosley's not going to get knocked out. And if he does get knocked out, then all the credit goes to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, he has the power. He could do it. But Mosley he's that lion that is going to die, right, before giving up his herd. He's that fighter that's not going to go down. And if he goes down, he's going to get up and he's going to come back fighting. Cotto couldn't put him away, and Cotto has way more power. Mayweather connected him clean, guys, clean, like flush, with his hands down and everything. And Mosley was standing. Pacquiao knocked him down there, and Pacquiao, for a little guy, possesses this crazy strength. And he couldn't put him away. So I don't see Canelo putting Mosley away. Mosley definitely has the puncher's chance. Here's where it becomes dangerous for Canelo. Canelo doesn't possess the speed that that Mosley does. I keep saying Mayweather. I'm stuck on this guy. He doesn't possess the power that Mosley has, and he doesn't possess the speed that Mosley has. So when it comes down to speed and power, I'm going to give that to Mosley, hands down. Mosley got crazy power. He demonstrated it when he fought Mayweather. He demonstrated it when he fought Cotto. He knocked the fuck out of Margarito. Any other fighter that he hurt or catch clean, they all hug him. They all grab him and everything because they know what time it is. Mosley hasn't lost that speed. He's not nowhere near as fast as he used to be. He's nowhere near as powerful, and I don't want to take too much away because he still got that as he used to be. But Mosley he catches you lights out, right? Here's where the table may turns, and you guys let me know what you think. We got a younger fighter, strong stamina, strong durability. The thing is that suspected chin. If Mosley connect, when Mosley connect, is this young fighter gonna get up? How is he gonna be tested? Because he's gonna be tested if Mosley connects with the hook or with the right, the overhand right. We got 2 key factors that are gonna play in. Neither one of them got outstanding defense. Canelo doesn't have an outstanding defense. Neither does Mosley. Mosley is a boxer puncher, but blinding speed. Canelo is a boxer puncher, great combination, real strong young guy, but he's lacking the speed. Durability, I'm going to give him to both, and I'm going to lead more to Mosley because Mosley's been tested. We all seen Mosley fight. We all seen Mosley under pressure. We all seen Mosley in trouble. We seen Mosley go down. We seen him come back up. We seen him. We seen him get tested. We seen him. We know what Mosley could do. Canelo, if we seen him fight C fighters, D fighters, no B fighter. Kermit Cintron, and I wouldn't put Kermit Cintron as a B fighter. Kermit Cintron is done. The guy that he just fought, the Italian guy, half Italian and Mexican, I forget his name. He retired. Canelo retired him, and didn't get tested. He hasn't been tested. He hasn't been taken to deep waters with a real fighter. His chin is suspect. He's been clocked a few times, wobbled a little bit, but hung in there and done his thing. So he's been tested against CD fighters. He hasn't been tested against Mosley's caliber with his power and his speed. So in this fight, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to pick a fighter, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna lead a little bit to Mosley. I'm just gonna lean if I needed to pick somebody, I'm gonna lean just slightly to Mosley, only because Mosley has that speed and that power. If Mosley doesn't put him out, however, Canelo got him. it's gonna be Cinco de Mayo. They're gonna have some kind of referee, I think, and the judges. There's gonna be one or two Mexican judges. So the kid has a decision if his aggression is there, and he doesn't get tagged as clean. Um, but I give Mosley. I like Mosley in this fight. I give him the punches chance. Mosley is amped up. He's talking about he's ready now to go in now. So it's gonna be interesting. And I'm gonna ask you guys this question, and this is gonna be interesting. I hope I start this conversation. You guys throw this at me. If Mosley wins, if Mosley wins, where does that put Mosley? Where does it set him up in the future? If Cotto loses, because I'm not gonna say he's gonna lose. If he loses, right? And I see Mayweather taking a unanimous decision for the 12, but I'm not gonna stand on that firmly only because Cotto is crazy hungry, and it's hard to go against Mayweather. And I'm keeping it honest with you guys. It's really hard to go against Mayweather because he's undefeated, and he's proven time and time again. But if Cotto loses and Mosley wins, will this set up a future date for a Cotto Mosley or Mosley Cotto 2? What do you guys think? Let me know about that. I hit you guys with a ton of stuff. Hit me back with your feedback. Once again, this is Louis the G Fighter. Let me know what's good. All right, one.